Okay, good afternoon and welcome to this last public meeting of the great town of Stephenville, December 19, 2024. I'd like to, first of all, before we get going, wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, season's greetings, and all the best in the new year. Thanks to the staff for the tremendous work that they've done, all of our departments, and to the residents who support us. We really appreciate it. So to the residents that are logged on, to you and your families, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Call the meeting to order. Our land acknowledgement. We respectfully acknowledge the town of Stephenville as the ancestral homeland of different populations of indigenous people. We also acknowledge with respect the rich histories and cultures of the Beothuk, the Mi'kmaq, Innu and Inuit of the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. I would ask a member of council to move that we approve the agenda as circulated. Moved by Councilor Dana Roberts, second. Second, Councilor Maurice Hines, all in favor?
Aye.
Carry. I'll let you die, Councilor Roberts.
Roberts is a jolly guy.
You know what? You really are.
I was wearing my grumpy old elf shirt, but I didn't think it would be a focus sitting next to people around the table and we're doing the budget.
Like, I was happy we're bringing down the budget. Like, I was worried if you didn't have a good budget, you might have your Grinch costume on.
Well,
You don't like color
that
green.
might be worn during the year.
Oh, my.
Okay, item number 4, approval of the minutes. Be it resolved to approve our public meeting of council minutes dated December 5th, 2024. I ask a member of council to approve those minutes. Deputy Mayor Susan Fallow, motion. Councilor Tom O'Brien, all in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Are there any matters arising from those minutes? No matters arising, no proclamations and delegations. So I'm going to get right into, we're moving along. Item number 7, I'm going to turn it to our Chair of Finance, Councilor Miller, take it away.
Thank you. The Finance Committee, accounts payable, be it resolved to pay accounts payable dated December 19th, 2024 in the amount of $269,517.63. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Myra White, seconder.
Second.
Second, Councilor Laura Aylward. Any question? Pretty straightforward, accounts payable?
Yes.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Carried.
Item number 2, the expense check. Be it resolved to pay expense checks for the month of November in the amount of $263,935.60. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Myra White, second.
Second.
Second, Councilor Roberts.
Aye.
Aye.
Carried.
Item number 3, 2025 public meeting of council schedule. Be it resolved to approve 2025 public meetings of council. All meetings shall be scheduled for 12 p.m. commencing January the 9th and the 23rd, February the 6th and the 20th, March the 6th and 20th, April the 3rd and the 17th, May the 1st and 15th, June the 5th and the 19th, July 10th and the 31st, August the 21st, September the 11th and 25th, October the 9th and the 23rd, November the 6th and the 20th, December the 4th and 18th. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Myra White, seconder.
Second.
Second, Councilor Darren Roberts, all in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Item number 4 is the adoption of the budget for 2025. Let it be resolved to adopt the Town of Stephenville 2025 budget as presented.
So we have a moved by Councilor Myra White. Second, then we'll go into deliberations. Second by Councilor Tom O'Brien.
Okay. The Town of Stephenville's 2025 fiscal budget. Building a thriving, sustainable community. The town of Stephenville is pleased to present its municipal budget for 2025, reflecting a commitment to maintaining and enhancing the quality of life for all residents. This year's budget totaling $11,114,787, representing an increase from the 2024 budget of $10,314,908, with an additional $799,879 allocated to various essential services and improvements. Overall, the budget exemplifies our commitment to delivering exceptional services to the people of Stephenville. It encompasses a comprehensive approach to maintaining and enhancing key areas such as general municipal operations, protective services, transportation infrastructure, environmental health initiatives, such as the expansion of our wastewater treatment facility as one of our top priorities, planning and development projects, and prudent fiscal management. Each investment reflects our dedication to fostering a thriving, safe, and sustainable community for all residents. Town of Stephenville 2025 taxes and rates. The due date for tax levy 2025 is due March 31st, 2025. The property tax rate for residential will be at 7.0 mils. The commercial will be at 8.0 mils. And the minimum tax will be $150. The water and sewer rates. Residential, Category 1, commercial general. 300. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see. It was residential is $384 per year. Category 1 is commercial general for $744 per year. Category 2, restaurants, bars, car washes, $1,260 per year. And Category 3, hotels, $1,000 per year plus 2.5 mils. Provincial government buildings, 9.6 mils of assessed value. Water and sewer connection fees. Residential will be $1,500. Commercial, $2,500. Water and wastewater service levy, $1,500. Ships water is $6 per cubic meter of water. Labor cost, HST, extra. To the business tax is as per attached.
So all the rates, I presume, will be after a police event and up on our website, when we have a public look at.
I have one.
Okay.
Okay, so the remission of tax is as per attached. Our development and permit fees will be as per attached. Certificates and letters as per attached, and other fees will be as attached. Interest on taxes will be as per attached. I so move.
Go back down from Myra White. We did already have a mover and seconder. So thank you, Councilor White for the overview of our 2025 budget. Any comments from members of council on anything in the budget you'd like to raise? Or?
We should point out that the budget overall, I think, is a good budget for residents of Stephenville. It's the budget that maintains the services that have been provided in the past. It enhances some of the services that we have, and it's going to put some new services in place. At the same time, although a slight decrease in tax, any decrease is certainly better than an increase. So I'd point out that the residential tax went from 7.2 mils down to 7, and the commercial business tax went from 8.2 down to 8. So although it's only a slight decrease, it certainly sets the tone for the future. And I mean, I certainly like to say thank you to the management staff and certainly to the finance committee chaired by Councillor Mara White for all the work that they put into doing the budget. Sometimes when you're trying to do a budget for municipalities, it's like trying to balance a 7-sided seesaw. But you mean you do the best you can, but when you can keep your services, enhance some of them, add some of them, and even have a slight decrease, I think overall it's a good budget. And the finance committee and management is to be complimented on preparing the budget. Thank you.
Thank you.
As Mr. Mayor, as the part of finance, I'd like to thank the staff for the work they put into it. Don't know some of my emotions. I get emotional when it comes to money.
No,
Just like somebody likes having their beer, like me having finances. So yeah, I think it's a good budget. It's going to serve our citizens well in the future for this year coming up. Again, appreciate the work that all of you put into it.
And yes, I say I'm very pleased too, because as we roll into 2025's budget, it is just that, a budget. Sometimes things may change throughout the year. And what will 2026 bring us, we're not sure. But we'll be ready for that, or the new council will be ready for that, as there's election year coming up. But I have to say that it's a good, like Councilor Wright said, it's a good balanced budget. Our focus is not just the core areas of responsibility. We also have that focus on community. So I think in that, whether it's building a dog park or a playground for our children, they're all critical components of your community. So
A river comes terrace.
you brought up a good point, Mr. Mayor, but these are budgetary numbers. I mean, that doesn't mean that's the final approval to spend it. I mean, when staff are looking, when we're looking to do something, staff are looking for the money, they say, well, it's identified in the budget. But just because it's in the budget don't mean it's going to be spent. It has to come back for the final approval before it's spent.
yeah, good point. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Carry 2025 budgets in the books. Well, it's on the table.
It's on the table.
To be submitted.
To be submitted, yeah.
Okay. So thank you very much for that, Councilor White.
Now, number 5, I guess.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
got to do another motion on that, even though you referenced it.
Yes.
It should be separate, because it's a separate line item in the agenda.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to wait for Tom to come back.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't think.
That was okay.
I think he was-
Yeah, but your motion, it's a separate item. You did reference it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you.
I think we got to clarify, make
Yeah.
sure that the motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the budget, you got so many accounts already, so I'm gonna make sure it comes back.
Yeah, separate.
Well, let's take a pause. Anybody want to sing a Christmas song, Susan?
Do I want to send everybody home at the same time? I don't want to sing.
What up, the red? What's that? Red-nosed reindeer. That's right.
So I think we're in for a good day tomorrow for a Christmas adventure on Main Street. The weather, right? And
Oh,
Mike,
that's
you
great.
been late tonight?
Don't look back. And, can we, inform the public, what's the hours for the event tomorrow?
5
to 9.
And when does Main Street,
It'll be-
closing down?
Main Street will be closing at 2 p.m. tomorrow for get everything ready for the
But that's,
Christmas adventure.
but that's only for vehicular traffic, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Foot traffic. Everybody's welcome to come and shop till you drop locally tomorrow.
You see a lot of people down there just for the setup too.
Yes.
That's a trend.
I think we're in for the vestibule yet.
Yeah,
I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow night, and the weather calls for a nice evening as well.
we're
And
gonna
you know,
get some colored lights on the tree.
Yes, that's the plan.
And Councillor Roberts wants to start his own YouTube channel to do the miracle on Main Street.
Oh, that's number.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, you know,
Good idea, Mr. Sale, but I don't want to see my ugly picture on YouTube.
Well,
But if I can put someone's face over my body, yeah, I got no problem.
Pass
Well,
it
you know,
down to the
I think
biggest-
I think this year-
Street right there.
it's going to be truly a hallmark Christmas in Stephenville. It's our 7th year running. The only 1 year we didn't do it was during the. And the people love it. It's the,
Don Bradshaw should come up. Somebody should call him.
what's that?
Don Bradshaw from NTV.
Well, we're going to have it droned for capture, and I tell you what, when people from who couldn't get home for Christmas see that, it really makes them homesick. So it's good and bad about it, but you know, it's also it could be a miracle on 34th Street. Is that one of the movies?
Yeah,
And you know, I'm sure people will fall in love that day tomorrow in Stephenville, because not everybody's in love yet.
well, I'm gonna go now for sure.
People probably call it.
Oh, comes green.
Oh, good.
Save that for February when you got in time.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Mayor, they'll fall up and read love.
You know, maybe in
I'm gonna have to pick out a new
February,
outfit
we should fill the main street with love hearts.
Why are you looking at me,
Well, don't
Councilor
worry.
Willie?
Tracy will be doing that down the Maryland's way, I'm sure. But I got beautiful stuff in that store, I tell you.
While we're waiting,
Yeah.
there, for information purpose only, people are inquiring about Main Street. Any updates on the reconstruction of Main Street?
We're
Irish,
still waiting back for Municipal Affairs to make a decision on their tender. That'd be after Christmas.
And I suspect construction will start till spring for sure, right? Or at the earliest.
Hopefully early.
Even a retendering will only take, this won't add to the timeline.
Okay.
and what's nice about Main Street, it is a significant project, because you all know Russell Heights is very short.
Yes.
It's a significant. But if the tenders go out and the company who wins the tender has the capacity to get at it early, it will give us the ability to do some of the enhancements based on the upland study to aesthetics, to green it up and just
And we
make it
like,
more pedestrian friendly.
and we like to minimize inconvenience to the business as much as possible.
Yes,
Yeah, that's,
absolutely.
yeah, alternate routes, alternate parking.
Yes. Okay, we have Councilor Tom O'Brien just returned, so you can take it away, item number 7.5.
Oh, I didn't mind.
Okay, the adoption of the tax rates and fees for 2025. Let it be resolved to adopt the town of Stephenville tax rates and fees for 2025 as presented. I saw.
Go back, Councilor Highway.
Second.
Second, Councilor. I'm pretty well sure in the build up for working on the budget, that there's none of the mill rates in categories, there were no changes this year.
No other changes. There might be some impact on some of the permits and how permits are done and that
Yes.
sort of thing is noted in there. But generally, they're not on taxes per se, but on permits and fees, there are some adjustments here and there. Some of the items have remained exactly as they were because we haven't really had the ability to determine exactly what changes should be made.
Yeah.
But Public Works and planning and others throughout the organization had input into improvements. Planning, they made suggestions on how we would change some of the permitting in that, and so we've adopted some of those changes in this. So it's changed somewhat, but we think it's a valid way of addressing values of property for permits and that sort of thing.
It's a very good document. Well done.
Yeah. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Gary.
That's the last one.
Okay, thank you very much. Councillor, you ready to take over?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Planning and Development Committee. Item number 1, Town of Stephenville Council hereby confirm the demolition order issued under section 102, 1 of the Urban and Rural Planning Act 2000 for the structure situated near Route 460 and Cold Brook. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Laura Edwards, second Deputy Mayor Susan Fowler, all in favor.
Aye.
Carried.
Item number 2, Town of Stephenville Council hereby confirms the vacancy and demolition order issued under the occupancy and maintenance regulations, sections 4, 6, 8, 10, 16, 17, 20, 23, 24, 41, and section 102.1 of the Urban and Rural Planning Act for the structure situated on the beachfront in the town of Stephenville. I so move.
Moved by Councilor Laura Edwards, second.
Second.
Second, Councilor Marlon White, all in favor.
Aye.
Carried.
You should just point out, Mr. Mayor, these two orders are basically, they have the two structures, the one go on the beach down just below the bottom of Plant Street and by the intersection of Cold Brook. Those structures are going to be removed.
Yeah.
So just for
Yeah,
clarification.
and just further to that, I know that your citizens have been asking for quite some time for some action to be taken. And just to reassure them that the staff had to do a lot of due diligence and make sure they went through all the proper procedure to respect the people involved in it and to make sure that everything was done correctly according to.
And one thing I want to say, it's never an easy decision.
No.
We've done a lot of work, and actually are working with the proponents. But there are no permits issued for these structures. They don't meet our town regulations. But they're probably not up to safety standards from egress, fire protection, codes and stuff like that, that a normal home would be built on. So technically, we could be saving somebody's life. I feel that way anyways. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Carry.
That's it, I guess.
No, 8.
Bylaws and regulations.
We have one, the bylaws, regulations and policy. We have the item number 8 was the town of Stephenville's return to work policy. Be it resolved to approve the town of Stephenville's return to work policy as presented. So move.
Second.
Wait now.
No, we can't.
Oh, I move.
Moved by Councilor Darren Roberts, second Councilor Tom O'Brien. All in favor?
Aye. Okay. That's it.
That's it, okay. Any unfinished business? Any new business?
Just like to wish the council, all the staff and certainly our residents a Merry Christmas, and hopefully everyone has an enjoyable, safe holiday season. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out that way for everyone. It seems like every year just before Christmas something happens, and unfortunately it did the other day, but we certainly like to wish everyone Merry Christmas.
I just wanted to mention one thing that has occurred over the last day or so with respect to our cultural space in Stephenville, with the 2 wigwams constructed. There's been, I guess, a little bit of tampering with one of the wigwams, and for whatever reason, not sure if somebody pried open one of the wigwams, the one representing the children, and went in underneath to find shelter, whatever the reason for doing so. is unknown, but as a result, Public Works has taken up both of the wigwams to kind of do some repairs to the one that was damaged and also to protect the other one for the winter. So if anybody's wondering why the wigwams are not there on site anymore, it's just because they're being stored safely for the winter and will return in the spring. And we have some big plans to enhance and expand that cultural space in the spring and into the summer. So we look forward to having that space as continue to be enjoyed by a community.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing to do. Yeah, that's really, that's a given, that should have been done. Well, people have said, of course, thank the staff, all the staff for everything they've done over the last year. It seems like the year went pretty fast. I don't know about everybody else. And also the fact that the work that was done, a lot of it was difficult work, and especially when it comes to the orders and stuff like that. So thanks to everyone. Don't want to name names because I did that before and I left out a very important person one time. But anyway, I believe it would be right to say that we give our condolences to our clerk because she lost her father-in-law this past little while, Jennifer. So on behalf of council, I would like to do that, give you condolences, and your mother-in-law, Teresa, to her as well. And then we have Minister Scott Reed lost his dad a couple of days ago, so condolences to him as well. To remind people that family is very important during Christmas, and any family members that can get together and have everybody home are very, very lucky. The event on Main Street is going to be wonderful for people, especially people that are living alone, to get out and enjoy everything on that day. Now, I haven't been to too many, but now the weather's pretty good, so I'm hoping to get out to this one and see all the goings on, and I bet it's going to be exciting, especially for the little kids. So anybody out there with children, just make sure you hang on to them, because especially the active ones.
So some of those little kids are wrapped up in 67-year-old bodies.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
What they say, Tom, once a man, twice a child.
So, many blessings in the new year and a good Christmas for everyone.
I just wanted to say to you that as we were talking about Christmas, I'm reflecting conflicts in the world. How many families haven't been able to go home, that they put themselves online. So to our veterans that are out for service, a lot of our veterans won't be home with family because they're active duty. And so a very Merry Christmas to all those who serve, all our men and women in the uniforms.
Very good point.
Services.
And to the council, on behalf of all of the employees, I just want to thank council for your consideration of all matters brought forward, your patience with ourselves when we at times struggle with timeliness on matters. Sometimes we bring things in late. We know the council does that as well, but I want you all to know that we certainly appreciate your leadership of the town, and that we want you all to have a very Merry Christmas and a healthy and happy New Year, and appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
I guess if we're talking about our Christmas wishes and so on, certainly echo all those spoken, but also to point out, I guess, that for Christmas, for many people, haven't been lucky enough to have the experiences that some of us have had, and Christmas for those people is a very difficult time for different reasons. And so I think also to recognize that for those of you who find Christmas very difficult, our thoughts are with you too, and reach out. Hopefully someone reaches back for you and you get through it in a way that works for you and brings a little bit of light into some of the darkness. So
I also would like to add, thank you to the Knights of Columbus who cooks Christmas dinners and provides them for anyone that wants to come, and they do some deliveries to homes for people who can't get out. So I'd like to say a special thank you to them as well, for all the volunteers.
Guardian angels too.
And you know, we are so blessed in our town to have the community groups like the Lions and the parishes and the Legion. And their heartfelt generosity to people who need it. And sometimes they may come to a meal and sometimes not because they're hungry, they just want to socialize. You know, so that's so important in our community. And an event like we're having tomorrow on Main Street, people look forward to it. I can't wait to showcase it on Facebook so the people who couldn't be home get to see it. So on that note, I would ask the member of council, my trusted friend.
So moved.
So moved. Second.
Second.
Second. There's a ballot. All in favor.
Aye.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yay.